This is a beautiful Sunday morning, and it's a little bit rainy, but it's calm, and it's about 60 degrees, maybe even a little warmer. And here in the woods, you can kind of hear the raindrops hitting the leaves just a little bit, and it's just very nice and pleasant. And this is the north end of Roanoke Island, where the Doe family settled many years ago, and at least a couple hundred years ago, and back in the 1700s. And what's so interesting is that that wasn't that long after the colonists settled here, that were the lost colony. And this little chart here, or plaque, talks about how the erosion, meaning the sand washing away from the shoreline, has impacted probably the ability to find certain remnants of the lost colony. They found some here, but a lot of what was here might be way out in the water. And the reason it erodes is because it shows some currents. There used to be an inlet right up here, and that's maybe where the colonists came through at. And they probably came right through here, and they probably ended up right here because it was real easy. Now there's not an inlet here. The inlet is down here. So they probably came right through here and ended up right here. But this along with the northeast wind that prevails in the wintertime, causes the sand to wash away here. And so this is where they think the shoreline was in 1585. So and here we are now. This is where I'm at right now. And this is right over here is about where Grandpa Bill's piece of property is. And when I was a little kid, we used to run along here. And even in my lifetime, I've seen the shoreline erode back quite a bit. But from a few hundred years ago, or from the time of the colonists over 400 years ago, it's likely, 1,000, what they say here, 1,500 to 3,000 feet. So, maybe a half a mile has been eroded away, which is quite a bit. It's way out there where the channel markers are. And it's still pretty shallow. You can walk out there a long ways, but that makes it hard to find anything that would be covered up by the sand. So as the sand erodes from here, it covers up whatever used to be out there. So it just washes away and washes away. And that's not necessarily because the water levels have risen so much. It's just because of the way that the wind blows the sand and moves the sand away from the north end of the island. But it's very interesting. It's called geomorphology. I love you.